So, well, before I get into that, I almost just got pulled over again on the exact same 500-foot stretch that I got pulled over on, not yesterday, but the day before. There's this area by my house. I live out in the country, and I'll get to some real estate stuff. This is just a little bit of that stuff I'll throw in there. But I live out in the country. All the speed limits are 55. There's not even a speed limit sign on my road. Well, one of the abutting roads that I need to take to head east into the big city has a 35 mile an hour speed limit out in the country, which is just ridiculous, but that's what it is. Well, I just cannot physically do that. I mean, I just can't, I just don't think about things. Well, I don't think about it when I'm driving, and I just caught myself. I was going 45 just past the state trooper, kind of the same scenario that happened a day ago. I got a warning. I probably wouldn't have gotten a warning this time. Maybe, but I highly doubt it. Okay. Wanted to get that off my plate there. So, we've got something in the works right now. Potentially, and I can't talk too much about it, but it could potentially give us a huge amount of exposure. And I'm talking about, myself, Casey, my wife, and our, the home building company, the real estate company. Well, there's something, there was an idea that I had that kind of went along with that, and this is the idea. So right now, we've got a real estate company, we've got a home building company, and we're going to be working with a large number of people who are being displaced by the Foxconn bill. I'm having a private meeting that I'm holding tomorrow. One of the residents who is in the build area actually owns a nice bar with plenty of room for a lot of people in Sturtevant there. So we're going to have a meeting tomorrow, myself, my new real estate agent, April, and my administrative specialist, Zach, who helps me with all things real estate and new home construction, and a real estate attorney as well. And it's just going to be us, nobody from Mount Pleasant, from the acquisition company that Mount Pleasant hired, from the relocation company Mount Pleasant hired, just us and the residents. And there could be a large number of people there. I'm thinking that there will potentially be at least 25 to maybe even up to 50. I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. And what I've been talking about, being a media company / real estate agent in this case, and I've been reporting on everything that's going on, what the homeowners should be doing, what they should have to present to Mount Pleasant in order to try and get them the highest amount possible for their home. And I did another live broadcast yesterday as I learned some new information from the acquisition company that Mount Pleasant hired. I learned exactly how much the relocation benefit amount is going to be above and beyond what you're given for your home. So say you agree upon a hypothetical price of $150,000 for Mount Pleasant to purchase your home. There is another $25,000 available above and beyond that you can take advantage of if you find another home that's, say, $175,000, a comparable home that you want to purchase. The $25,000 will make up the difference. If you find a home that's $200,000, you're still only going to get $25,000, and then you will have to make up the $25,000 difference. That is an amount that you'll have to finance or pay out of pocket. So I did a live broadcast on some things about that, and did mention again that, the meeting that we're going to be having. So again, I am just putting out good content for anybody who is affected by this, and for anybody who is interested by this. This is a huge story in our area. There's lots of people who are interested in this, above and beyond the homeowners who are being affected by this. So what's happening is all of the homeowners who are seeing my videos and getting the information, and then I'm doing these rebuild costs for them, and I'm I'm not charging any money because, again, I'm looking long term. I'm not expecting them to do anything with me real estate wise or home building wise, but there's probably a better chance that they will, because in doing the rebuild costs, I get to personally meet them, spend some time with them, develop a, somewhat of a rapport. And it's just one of those things where you really feel for people in this situation. I mean, it's empathy. And it's, especially once you actually meet with some of the homeowners, and they're people that this was their forever home. They didn't plan on leaving this. This is what they worked for. It was to be on a nice big country lot, nobody around, their own little paradise. And now it's being taken away from them, and they really don't have any choice. I mean, ultimately, it's going to get taken. And so the only thing that can be done to help ease the pain is finding another similar property. Okay, so that's a little bit of background. This is the idea. The idea is not only, because we're going to be working with a lot of these folks to help them find properties. Well, there's not going to be enough properties out there for everyone. But there are going to be properties that are overlooked. There's going to be a property out in the country that was built in 1959, and it's a complete wreck. It's priced for way under the values that we'll say the Smiths. This isn't a real couple, at least that I know, but the Smiths are looking for a home in the $175,000 price point. Well, we find a home that is $100,000, but it needs $75,000 of work, and then after that work's done, it's not a brand new home, but it's like a brand new home inside. And we can customize it to suit their needs as far as finishes, maybe even, the way bathrooms are laid out, the way the kitchen's set up. Do they want an island? Do they not want an island? We can customize as much as possible within the parameters that are already there, the 4 exterior walls and whatever load-bearing walls that there are. Now, you may have seen something like this on HGTV called Property Brothers. Well, I've kind of had an idea like this even going years back, because we're a new home building company. We specialize in custom, so we can do anything. When we first started our company, and this was back in 2010 when the economy was horrible in our area, we had to do whatever was possible to survive and get started. And a big part of that was remodels. We even did one that was right on Lake Michigan, a complete gut job, wiped everything out, reconfigured the layout, put in new finishes. This place turned out just amazing. So I need to find a team of people, because we need to have a second team of people to be able to handle the work that we're going to be doing here, because we've already got our team of people that are building our new homes, and there's not enough workforce to be able to take them and then have them do the remodel stuff as well. So I need to, if this is going to work, find a team of people that can do this. But then we're the one-stop shop. We can help you find your home, even if it's not the exact home you're looking for. We can make it. We can make it into that home. So that's what the idea is. It's a whole nother branch off of what we're doing right now. We are looking to somewhat expand our new home building business and to do more homes, but there's a complete untapped market out there for what I'm talking about. I get calls all the time to do remodels and things like that, and we turn them down because we just haven't been thinking about doing that. We're busy enough with the single family new construction. Well, if we want to expand, we're going to do it. We're going to start a different company to do it. And it's, sorry, camera cut out there. It's going to be called Forever Home.